Hello, 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 greetings. I am Cardinal Wyse. Today we must address a fundamental misunderstanding of the cosmos, the black hole. I understand that, let's say, if you understand the narrative that has been taught, a black hole is a place of nothingness, a vacuum that consumes everything. And how many times have they said, oh, there's a black hole racing its way towards Earth, and eventually we're all going to get sucked in. Go on in, try it. And, ain't going to happen. The black holes are not some sucking machine that has been placed into your head, into your imagination, to put fear into you, right, to control you. No. They are gateways, yes, they are. They're density gateways, which is a completely different aspect to what you've been taught and pushed to accept as the truth. It's not. How many times have they lied to you? Too many to mention. Especially like with Tartaria and everything else that is going off with this, different timelines and so forth. So, it's about time somebody turns around and says to you what is really happening. And the black holes are not some sucking machine that's a vortex that's going to drag us all in and different time and everything else. No. You see, a black hole being a density gateway, it is not, and I want to repeat, this is not an end. It is a pressurized transition point between states of existence. That is why the Lord's craft, the Lord's fleet, angelics, call them what you will, okay, use these holes to transition between one section to another. In a sense, you could say folding space, like wormholes can be, okay? But the suns, they actually use the suns to draw out the energy from the sun. They're like fueling stations along the way. So they'll go from one sun, draw out the energy, grab that, spin off with it to the next star. Okay, and then they'll draw it out again. And you saw a few years back, you saw an angelic craft of that big ball, and it had that slither going from it to the sun, and it was drawing out energy to the sun, and boop, off it goes. Drew out what it wanted and went off. Okay, they are used as fueling stations, and there are different types of fuel, obviously for different stars. Okay. Now, back onto the subject. I mean, if you've been told, for instance, say your clergy that you have at this time period, right, in different denominations, and you get this heavy consumed feeling, or stuck, and you're experiencing personal gravity. Well, that clergy person could turn around and say, oh, it's just a trial of you and your burden. But in truth, it is simply old patterns reaching their natural limit. So do not bear too much mind to that. I mean, the darkness is nothing to be really afraid of. You are a light, right? You are a light. You come from a source of light which is far greater. You are a splinter of that light that's been created. Okay? And you're in this world, and your brightness shines from everything that you do, particularly if it's something good towards your fellow man and woman. Okay? So, with black holes, for instance, the inversion of light, okay? The truth about these gateways is that they are the universe resetting a balance as well, okay? Within the center, what looks like a black hole, There is no darkness. There's this high voltage stillness. Okay, so it's not sucking anything in. It's still. Okay? And it's a place where faster light of reality begins. And you'll begin to realize that you're not being consumed. Nothing else is being consumed. You are moving from noise of the world into an inner sanctuary of light. The angelics, the Lord's fleet as you were, because he's the commander of the fleet, and it says so within the Bible and so on and so forth. Now, they use these. They use these to transport through, etc., etc. They use the sun, different suns, energy, stuff like that. They take it, move on, and they're able to go from one sun to another sun to another sun. But they can also use these black holes that we reference as. There's also the point of this. When you have a negative force like that, so-called black hole, you also have the complete opposite, which is the white holes. So there's an inner and an outer. And sometimes even these white holes can actually be a sun that they're coming out of. That's why you'll have gaps within our own sun that you see opening up. Okay? Do you actually catch the glimpse of anything coming out? No, because it's too quick. But they are literally kind of like star gates. Okay? Now, does it make sense to you? Please do not fear the black holes. Right? They're just using it to fearmonger you, to control you. Don't let them do that. Deep within you is the knowledge, and you know I'm telling you the truth. You know, you can feel it, right? They use things to make sure you fear the unknown. They're playing on your fear, okay, to control you. You're better than that, aren't you? Seriously, I know you're here listening to this. So if you're here listening to this, you must have something within you that says, yeah, she's telling the truth. These things aren't going to suck me in. They aren't going to do anything to me. They're lying to me once again. And this lady is telling me the truth. Because I know it. These things have been around for a very, 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 very long time. And if they were so bad, why are we still here? Because by now, the amount of holes that are there, they're super massive black holes, and even worse than that you'll be able to see. Well, worse, I say worse. It's actually not really worse. These are gateways, pure and simple, which are reflected into our reality. Okay? You are far better than this, more than you know. Right? We are part of the source creator. And if he was so invoked in trying to get rid of us, then why would he make us the center of his universe? Think about that. How special you are. And they don't want you to feel special. That you are very special. Okay? So I hope you understand this. Think about it. Really think about what I've just said. And you will understand that what they've been doing to you is not nice. It's time to wake up, isn't it? So, I'll end it there and wish you and bless you the very best. Bye for now.